Mu tsiku ngati la lero pa 12 Februwale mu chaka cha 1973 mu boma lija la Nchewu munabadwa mwana, ndipo mwana ameneyu dzina lake anali Saulos Chilima. Ndipo pofika tsiku la lero pa 12 Februwale 2026 padusatu zaka zokwana 53 kusonyeza kuti lero ndi happy birthday ya mkulu ameneyu. Ndipo lero ndi tsiku lokumbukira kubadwa kwa Saulos Chilima, ndipo tikhala tikuona zambiri zomwe Saulos Chilima ankayankhula iwo ali moyo. Koma tisanafike kumeneku timve zomwe ayankhula akazi awo pa tsamba la mchezo la Facebook pokumbukira tsiku lawo lobadwa. Tikapita pa tsamba la mchezo la Mai Chilima pa Facebook, pamene palembedwa uthenga onena kuti zaka 53 zapitazo Mulungu anatidalitsa Amalawi ndi munthu opambana Dr. Saulos Chilima, Mkhristu wachifundo, odzichepetsa, olimbikira komanso okonda dziko lake. Lero bwezi tikukondwerera tsiku lawo lakubadwa, koma m'malo mwake tikung'ung'uzabe za mmene anafera. Imfa yowawa, imfa yomvetsa chisoni, imfa yoopsa. Ine mtima wanga udzawawidwa mpakana kalekale chifukwa ndimadziwa kuya kwa kuluza kwa Amalawi pa imfa imeneyi. Saulos anakukondetsetsani, koma Saulos anamwalira asakudziwa kuti nanunso mumamukonda kwambiri chonchi. Ndimathokoza kuti chikondi chanu ndimachichitira umboni tsiku ndi tsiku, ndipo sindidzasiya chikhulupiriro kuti Mulungu ndi amene amaziwa zonse. Happy heavenly birthday my love. Love always, your Mary. Kumeneko kudali kuyankhula kwa Amiri Chilima, mmene munthu akufotokozamo zokhuza ndi kubadwa kwawo komanso kudandaula pa imfa yomwe Saulos Chilima adamwalira, imfa yomwe sikudziwika mpakana pano kuti zinakhala motani. Mmenemu afotokoza mu chichewa chonena kuti akung'ung'uzabe, kudandaula, kuzifunsa mafunso kuti imfa yawo inayenda motani, chifukwa mpakana lero mayankho ake sadapezeke.
Tiyeni tisiye ndale zogawana mitundu, ndale zogawana zigawo. Ena akafunsa mwauza kuti ine ndili pano ndine nchewa, komanso ndine wachiyawo, ndine nsena, ndinenso wachitumbuka, ndine nkhonde, ndine wachiromwe, ndine mmang'anja, komanso ndine ntonga. Mwachidule wina akafunsa mwauze kuti Malawi, mwauze kuti Chilima ndi Malawi yemwe ali okondanso kukhala munthu wa dziko lino la Africa. Tiyeni basically say, what is mindset? To put it simplistically, before we get into the literature around mindset, one could say mindset is the way we see ourselves. Mindset is how we do things. And others have defined mindset as the established set of attributes held by someone. That someone is me, that someone is you, that someone could be somebody else that we know. And yet others have also defined mindset as a person's way of thinking and their opinions. You hold very strong opinions. If it were in politics, you're on the extreme right, or you're on the extreme left, or you're in the center. You form an opinion. It is the way you think. It is your conviction. It is your mindset. Abuse of women and the youth. As a matter of fact, Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the cases of rape in this country, besides what I'm saying here, are on the rise. And that is also completely unacceptable. Women are suffering because of foolish men. The message to you people, especially the men who abuse women, whether it is gender-based violence or it is all these issues of rape, you're cowards. And we condemn it. Tamaye sani kumenya nandazi bambwanzanu. In this country we say 52%, 56% are women. In this country we say the biggest population is the youth. Are we doing the right things? Should the women, should the youth of this country be what we see today? Culture. There are some cultural practices that have also contributed to issues we're complaining about today. So gender-based violence, including on wedding days. And this is on wedding day. Sending your own child, and 2 years later when there are problems, there's gender-based violence, it is because we encouraged by saying, can we begin to sing better songs, perhaps? The entitlement disorder. If it enough utiga, patience, faith. I deserve better than this one because it is me. The rules of origin. Oyo si watu sitingampa senchito hii. Oyo si watu. And these are things that we must deal with if we are really going to progress as a country. Our obsession with negativity. Sezingateke enada isera inumufuna mukalenga ndani. And getting to the end, the Stockholm syndrome we suffer as a people. This is a condition which causes hostages to develop a psychological alliance with their captors. And kupanga no oppressing kumao mbera so manja, so that they can oppress you with distinction. And I say it's something there, our obsession with lies. A very classic example. And I know it's sensitive, but that would be perhaps the best to use. You have somebody sick for many months, and we don't even care to visit them. The day they die, it is a political show. We are nali watu, we are nali watu. Ndeti mapita kuno ife. oya Vice President Manosanga Lankhule chifali ndi chisoni kwambiri, please. Are we sure? This person has been sick for many weeks, many months, many years. I didn't even care to go and see them. Sikula maliro ndi oya ali ndi chisoni kwambiri yakuti sangati ndikulankhula komwe. Are we sure? Abuse of resources, nothing new. Religion. Including the churches, we have seen them. Excellency, thank you. We should build. You should continue on that pursuit. Bring them back together. There's only one God. Kulibe God wa opposition, God wa jibani yolamula. There is no such God in this world. Azibusa awandoka pempherera misonkhano ya opposition, awandoka pempherera mafunction ya aboma. We should move. White collar jobs. And yes, there can be technical colleges and there are other initiatives today, whether it is the NIF loans or others. We need to create small entrepreneurs as we go. The president said it the other day. We should stop the culture of thinking ndigabe mpenchito. Let's create small entrepreneurs. That's the mindset. We shouldn't always want to be slaves to other people. Let's go and create empires for other people. And therefore, a few quotes to leave you with as I wind up. One nice one from Barack Obama. Change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. We are the ordinary people. We can do great things for this country. Nobody will fall from heaven to do it for us. We will do it ourselves. Second, Nelson Mandela, change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. And you prayed and you fasted, and God answered your prayer, and He gave you a president who answers to the name Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera. He is the president you've been waiting for. And support the president. I said to somebody the other day, I'll digress a bit, but I think it's important to say, he is one president who manages 9 parties in one alliance, and then his own party, and then matters of the state. Search the continent of Africa and the world to find another who is in a similar situation. And, you know, even the alliance partners, I'm like, oh, vuta. Mwina osa vuta ndinendeka basi. Inendeka kale ovuta it. But the point is, sometimes we don't understand or realize that this is the moment we have been actually waiting for, and it passes by. Friends, countrymen, open your eyes. Serena Williams. There's no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. And the smallness later we'll call upon, and in this paper we are saying, let's think big. Very big. And the people that we've been discussing with know this. And this is just for illustration purposes. No disrespect intended. The IMF will come here, they will do their assessment, and they will release $17 million, $20, $30 million. Lo and behold, it will be a celebration on MBC for a 4-week. Kuma IMF ndi ati pasa ngongole $30 million. Ino amene maonera mpira $30 million, can you even buy Cristiano Ronaldo with $30 million? We need to think big. So engage with the IMF, we need to discuss and borrow serious money. That when you take that money and you put into a project, you say, not $11 million is pocket change for people. I don't have it, others do. We think very small and we get contented with very small things. We need to think real big. Big projects in billions of dollars. I say Zitega this time around. We will not solve problems with the same kind of thinking that we used when we created them. Try something new. Let's challenge the status quo. There will be no other group of Malawians that will come to run this country for us. They are here. You are here. The ones who are watching and listening, it's us. These are the Malawians who will transform this country. There won't be another state. We are not in transit, by the way. This is our God-given land. We are not in transit. If anyone is in transit, goodbye. We'll see you, next time. But at least I am not. The president is not. We are here. We are home. The ministers are there. They are home. I see the honorable lady, the speaker, right honorable the speaker here. We are home. Justice Kamanga is here. We are home. I see the chiefs, Inkosema Kosimberwa, Inkosema Kosigoman, they're there. We are home. We are not in transit. It is us. Let's change how we think. Adam Smith, the real tragedy of the poor is the poverty of their aspirations. Thinking small. And there's nothing wrong with starting small and growing, yes. But a national development agenda must reflect our aspirations. That's why today I like it. Let honorable ministers, let PSs do what they're supposed to be doing. You really think, our president, 2 kilometers. Are we serious? 2 kilometers of a road. Then you have got, as a matter of fact, think about it. So you have the president, and I must be there, because if I don't go there, people will start asking questions. Then ministers must be there. Then you have got the Defense Force Commander, Inspector General of Police, the head of National Intelligence, the Secretary of the President and the Cabinet, probably half of the Cabinet. If there was going to be an incident, who is going to tell the story? Stephen Covey, the key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule. Rather, schedule your priorities. Tibangaizi. So when we say, let's do these things, it's not because for want of fame, no. Maybe if we tried it, it could give us a different result. Wrapping up, how do we change? Simple things, very simple. And this is an article I keep. It was written by Idris Ali Nasser back in the days when he was leaving the Daily Times. And that was the exit article. Nothing lasts forever. And if we come to terms with that fact, change will come. Because nothing indeed will last forever. We must change our politics. The glorification, the abuse. We must show people the way. Great leaders don't tell you what to do, they actually show you how to do it. Let the leaders give them an opportunity to show you something different. Osata vice president a president kumaona bo minister pandale ti matere inde pandale bo mu matero. But can we try something different? And maybe we'll get a different result. It is the human being. If we ask people in here, say, who wants to change? By show of hands, probably all of us will raise our hands. But the next question is different. Who wants to change? So, when I know it. But the change is us. There is a reason. When God created us, He gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. That we must listen twice as much as we speak. There are some people who behave as if they've got 2 mouths and 1 ear. God-fearing nation. But that's what God created, 2 ears and 1 mouth. Therefore, listen 2 times, speak once. Don't speak 2 times. And you listen once. As we go on this journey, we will have to collaborate. Put every single person. That's what the president said on his inauguration day. If it wasn't for this group of people, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for that group of people, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for that person, we wouldn't be here. What was the message? Collaboration. Everybody had a role to play. I invite you, as you go back, those of you that like to read, go and research on this Ignatian pedagogical paradigm. Further, to also go and read this book by Sheikh Muhammad Rashid bin Al Maktoum. That's the ruler of Dubai. Read and learn. And indeed, for those that profess Christianity, also go and look for that book, The Leadership Lessons of Jesus. In my life, I believe if there was one great politician, it was him. Akamfusa mamfuso, amaziwa kwa yanka kwaje asaduki. I'll wrap it up. The first president of the Republic, His Excellency, the late Ngwazi Dr. Hastings Kamzubanda, may his soul rest in peace. He, when he came up or he conceptualized Kamuzu Academy, he took the British patriotic anthem and gave it to them to be singing as one way of developing future leaders. It is a vow, they sing it there as a vow to their own nation. Excellency, distinguished fellow countrymen, today, tonight, we need to make a vow. We need to make a vow to do things different. We need to make a vow to move this country forward, not by word of mouth, but by what we do. I have printed, I took the liberty to print, and like I say, on Founders Day, those of you that have been to Kamuzu Academy had the privilege to go there. On Founders Day, when you have got events, and they sing that song. It's called I Vow to Thee, My Country. I'll play it here, not because I'm saying it should be British, But I'm saying, listen to the words carefully, be inspired, and perhaps make a vow to say, going forward, I will do things different for the sake of my country, for the sake of the generations to come. If you're a parent, if you're a leader, if you're a child, if you're a teacher, if you're a pastor, if you're a chief, if you're a sheikh, today, listen and perhaps take that vow. Your Excellency and distinguished invited guests, we have an opportunity to change the fortunes of our country. Today, we start the debate, or we continue the debate. I want to say this. God gave us one country, and it is this country that we call Malawi. There shall never be another. Let's embrace the spirit of doing things different. Only then shall we have meaningful development in this country. I sincerely thank you all for your attention. Excellency, in a special way, thank you for gracing